It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Raiders and the Pack, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Green Bay Packers. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
In the midst of a tumultuous 2021 season, the Las Vegas Raiders really turned to their quarterback, Derek Carr, to not only drive their offense, leading to career-high totals from the 8th-year passer and a nearly 5,000-yard season throwing the football, but also his leadership ability. He really grabbed that team and led them to the playoffs for the second time in his career while coming out in one of the toughest divisions in football.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really stretch your defense.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Carr now to throw. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He came through with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll head. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Both of these coaching staffs making their final adjustments for the second half. And in a scoreless game, you figure it's the offensive guys that made the biggest changes to the game plan. For the Cubs, let's go back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah, indeed, Coach. Thanks. Yeah, no points in that first half, as both teams will be searching for a potential breakthrough. And the Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is Lazard with a catch out left. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Rodgers. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And still nothing on the scoreboard. It remains a scoreless tie. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves.
Back now at Lambeau. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again to Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be from 53 for the win. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
Well, you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket, and that's what they've got going forward.